Okay, now, have you ever noticed how fat just about every single cat is? Of course you have, right? I mean, you just have. Every single cat is fat. Now, once your cat gets to the fat stage, your cat just gets fatter and fatter and fatter until it's so fat that it can barely fit into your house. You just keep feeding your cat food, your extremely large, now just extremely fat cat food, day after day, because you don't have to feed it once every 2 days now. You have to feed it like every day. And it'll get down to every 12 hours. You'll have to feed it over and over, and then it'll start wanting treats. And you're still feeding it like one serving every 12 hours. That's not right. I mean, all the cats in America are like overweight now. Okay, so let me explain this a little bit clearer, maybe from a human point of view. A guy walks into Burger King, right? He gets a Whopper. Of course, he gets a Whopper. Whoppers are amazing. Right, so he buys the Whopper, he gets it. He sits down and he eats the whole thing. Not because it tastes good, but because he's hungry. And not knowing how many calories or whatever is in that thing, maybe worms. I mean, I've heard worms are in it, I don't even know. But, you know, he still eats it no matter what. He just keeps eating it. And he'll keep coming back for more day after day, and he'll keep gaining weight from worms and hamburgers called Whoppers that are slightly expensive, more expensive than the dollar menu at McDonald's, which doesn't rock as much. But he just keeps getting fatter and fatter, and he comes back day after day, and he's the only one for every meal now. He just can't stop. It's outrageous, kind of like my cat. That's the best way I can put it in, like, just from a human perspective. Sorry if you don't get it, but basically you just keep eating and getting fatter. Your animals do, your cats, your dogs. Keep eating, getting fatter and getting older. And then there's just like this big ball of fat with a face. It's just sitting on your floor, and then like one day you get home and you're like, what's that on the floor? And then your mom's like, that's our cat. It's like, well, I haven't seen our cat in forever. And then your mom says, well, she's been on the floor the whole time. And you're like, well, I've been doing other things, like I've been going to the mall. And then your mom's like, well, obviously you haven't paid enough attention to our fat cat, so I've been the one feeding it constantly. Maybe you should stop me from feeding the cat. And then I say, well, Mom, honestly, it's too late.